Over 60? 10 foods you must eat to prevent arthritis. You wake up and your knees feel stiff. Your hands don't move like they used to. Maybe you chalk it up to just getting older. But what if it isn't just age? What if your daily breakfast, your favorite snack, even your cooking oil, is quietly fueling joint damage that could leave you in chronic pain? Here's the truth. By age 60, over half of adults already show signs of joint deterioration, even if they don't have a formal arthritis diagnosis. And it often starts with what's on your plate. Arthritis doesn't hit overnight. It builds day by day through inflammation, cartilage wear, and tiny imbalances in your diet that quietly stiffen joints and drain your mobility. But here's the good news. You don't need to give up the foods you love or pop a dozen pills a day to protect your joints. Today, we're revealing 10 science-backed foods that can nourish your joints, fight inflammation, and help prevent arthritis before it takes over. Some of these are probably already in your kitchen. Others might surprise you. However, all of them can help you move, walk, and live more freely without joint pain dictating your daily activities. So grab a pen or just stick around, and let's start with one everyday oil that works like nature's ibuprofen. Food number 1 to eat: extra virgin olive oil. Start your anti-arthritis journey with something simple and powerful. Extra virgin olive oil isn't just a pantry staple, it's a whole food remedy brimming with compounds that mimic ibuprofen and support joint health. A comprehensive review in Food and Function highlights extra virgin olive oil as a key functional food, rich in bioactive phenolics like oleuropein and hydroxytyrosol, which modulate immune and inflammatory responses in conditions like rheumatoid arthritis and other inflammatory disorders. This is thanks to oleocanthal, a natural compound in the oil that blocks COX-1 and COX-2 enzymes, the same targets as NSAIDs like ibuprofen. By inhibiting these inflammatory pathways, extra virgin olive oil works like a natural pain reliever, without the side effects of pills. In a controlled rat study published in the Journal of Nutritional Biochemistry, extra virgin olive oil combined with physical activity restored lubricin, the natural joint lubricant, and balanced inflammatory markers in injured cartilage, preserving joint function and protecting against osteoarthritis. Lubricin acts like Teflon for your joints, reducing friction and protecting cartilage from wear. Olive oil doesn't just reduce inflammation, it helps keep your joints gliding smoothly, even as cartilage thins with age. For seniors who often deal with joint wear, stiffness, and inflammation, these benefits are crucial. Extra virgin olive oil doesn't just reduce pain, it supports the structure and function of the joints you rely on every day. As we age, chronic inflammation and cartilage breakdown intensify without obvious warning signs. A daily tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil provides anti-inflammatory compounds that work like mild pain relievers and help maintain joint lubrication, making it a simple, practical addition to protect mobility and reduce arthritis risk. Up next, a protein-rich powerhouse from the sea that doesn't just build muscle, it calms inflammation, protects cartilage, and delivers a fatty acid your joints desperately need. Food number 2, salmon. Picture a delicious salmon fillet, not just a tasty dinner, but a natural joint repair kit on your plate. Let's dig into why this seafood superstar deserves top billing in your arthritis prevention plan. A recent meta-analysis of 9 randomized trials involving over 2,070 osteoarthritis patients, published in the Journal of Orthopedic Surgery and Research, found that omega-3 supplementation, specifically EPA and DHA, the key fats in salmon, significantly reduced joint pain and improved physical function compared to placebo. The reason is that EPA and DHA help your body produce compounds called resolvins and protectins, natural inflammation fighters that tell your immune system to stand down. This results in less joint swelling, less morning stiffness, and more comfortable movement without relying on pills. But it doesn't stop there. Preclinical research published in Nutrients shows that omega-3s from fish like salmon do more than calm inflammation. They protect cartilage itself. In arthritis models, omega-3s slowed the enzymes that break down cartilage and even preserved its structure over time. Why does this matter? Cartilage is like the cushion between your joints. Once it's gone, the pain increases and movement becomes harder. Omega-3s help preserve that cushion before it thins out permanently. So what's the bigger picture? The omega-3s in salmon fight arthritis on 2 fronts. They lower pro-inflammatory cytokines that cause pain, and they block the breakdown of cartilage. Together, they don't just ease symptoms, They help maintain the integrity of your joints. For seniors, this is crucial. By age 60, cartilage wear accelerates and inflammation becomes chronic, silently weakening your joints from the inside out. Salmon offers a food-based intervention that directly addresses both problems, naturally and deliciously. Including this meal twice a week provides essential omega-3s that ease joint pain, protect cartilage, and support lasting mobility. It's one of the easiest and most delicious ways to nurse your joints back to better health. Coming up is a sweet, antioxidant-rich treasure that gives your joints a double dose of inflammation-fighting power. Food number 3, berries. You probably think of berries like strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries as sweet, colorful treats. But hide beneath their juicy allure is a potent medicinal effect. These little fruits are loaded with anthocyanins, natural compounds that fight inflammation and protect joint health, especially in people over 60. A clinical trial in adults with knee osteoarthritis published in Nutrients showed that 50 grams of freeze-dried strawberry powder daily for 12 weeks significantly lowered levels of TNF-alpha and other inflammatory markers, while easing pain and improving quality of life scores. The reason this works is that these anthocyanins act like tiny extinguishers for inflammation, reducing chemical signals that fuel joint swelling and discomfort. Another comprehensive review of anthocyanin-rich foods published in Critical Reviews in Food Science and Nutrition found that they not only ease inflammation, but also modulate immune pathways and preserve cartilage structure in osteoarthritis contexts. This matters because beyond pain relief, these compounds help block cartilage breakdown by regulating enzymes and immune signals, a benefit you won't feel in the moment, but one that preserves mobility over time. Here's the full story. The anthocyanins in berries are bioactive molecules that suppress pro-inflammatory pathways and encourage antioxidant defenses in joints. Clinically, this leads to lower TNF-alpha and IL-1 beta, major culprits in arthritis pain and progression. At the tissue level, they also protect cartilage by limiting enzymes that degrade joint surfaces. As we age, chronic inflammation silently degrades cartilage, causing pain and limited mobility. Just a handful of berries daily brings anthocyanins that calm inflammation and guard cartilage integrity, helping seniors maintain pain-free joints and stay active naturally and joyfully. Next up, a morning beverage that feels comforting but does more than soothe. It fizzles inflammation, protects bone, and keeps joints moving. Food number 4, green tea. Could you imagine enjoying a warm cup of green tea, not just to wake up your senses, but as a daily act of joint protection? This centuries-old drink may feel like a comfort ritual, but what it delivers is far more powerful. Real anti-inflammatory action that supports aging joints from the inside out. A 6-month clinical trial published in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science found that adults with rheumatoid arthritis who drank green tea alongside exercise and standard treatment saw significant reductions in C-reactive protein, CRP, joint swelling, and pain levels. Why does it work? Green tea is rich in EGCG, a unique antioxidant that blocks pro-inflammatory cytokines like TNF-alpha and IL-1 beta, two major culprits behind swelling, stiffness, and joint breakdown. But the benefits go beyond inflammation. Preclinical research published in Arthritis Research and Therapy shows that EGCG also directly inhibits matrix metalloproteinases, enzymes that act like tiny scissors, breaking down the collagen and cartilage that cushion your joints. EGCG slows their activity, helping to protect your cartilage before it thins, cracks, or disappears altogether. This is vital for seniors as cartilage loss accelerates with age, often before noticeable pain begins. Let's break it down. When you sip green tea, EGCG gets to work on two fronts. It calms inflammation, reducing the chemicals that inflame your joints, and it shields cartilage, preserving your joint structure and flexibility over time. For anyone over 60, that dual-action protection is invaluable, because as we age, joint inflammation and cartilage breakdown often go unnoticed until the pain becomes impossible to ignore. A daily cup of green tea delivers plant-based compounds that ease inflammation, defend cartilage, and help you move freely, one soothing sip at a time. Up next, a humble green vegetable you've seen on dinner plates your whole life, but what you may not know is that it contains a unique compound that blocks the enzymes that break down your joints. Food number 5, broccoli. Broccoli may seem like a simple side dish, steamed, roasted, or tossed into a salad, but don't let its humble appearance fool you. This everyday green packs a powerful compound called sulforaphane that goes far beyond basic nutrition. It acts like a behind-the-scenes bodyguard for your joints, quietly calming inflammation and protecting cartilage from wear and tear. A proof-of-concept diet trial published in Scientific Reports found that patients who ate broccoli in the days leading up to knee surgery had detectable levels of sulforaphane in their joint fluid. Even more impressively, those levels correlated with positive shifts in inflammatory protein patterns. Here's why that matters. Sulforaphane activates the NRF2 pathway, a cellular defense system that boosts antioxidant production and blocks the NF-kappa B pathway, a major driver of joint pain and swelling. In simple terms, it turns down the volume on inflammation before it causes damage. But broccoli doesn't just quiet inflammation, it also helps protect what's already there. Laboratory research published in Arthritis and Rheumatism showed that sulforaphane represses matrix metalloproteinases, or MMPs, enzymes that act like tiny scissors inside your joints, cutting through cartilage and accelerating joint damage in osteoarthritis. By slowing these enzymes down, sulforaphane helps preserve the cushioning between your joints, shielding you from the invisible breakdown that often occurs before pain even starts. So what does this mean for you? Broccoli offers a dual-action defense. It reduces the inflammation that causes joint discomfort, and it protects your cartilage from the slow, steady breakdown that leads to arthritis. For seniors who often face creeping inflammation and thinning cartilage without realizing it, this kind of support is exactly what aging joints need. Because as we grow older, inflammation rises and cartilage quietly wears down, stealing flexibility, comfort, and freedom of movement. A daily serving of broccoli delivers sulforaphane, which helps calm inflammation, protect cartilage, and keep your joints moving smoothly, naturally, and pain-free. Next up, a golden root used for centuries in traditional medicine, not just to flavor food, but to ease joint pain, lower swelling, and rival over-the-counter painkillers in clinical trials. Food number 6, turmeric. This bright golden spice has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, but modern science now backs what ancient healers already knew. Turmeric doesn't just flavor your food, it delivers real, measurable protection for your joints. Its active compound, curcumin, has been shown to rival over-the-counter pain medications in effectiveness without the stomach-turning side effects. A systematic review of 10 randomized controlled trials published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that 1,000 milligrams of curcumin daily significantly reduced knee osteoarthritis pain and improved joint function, performing on par with NSAIDs like ibuprofen. Why does this work? Curcumin blocks two major inflammatory pathways, COX-2 and NF-kappa B. These are the same pain-producing targets that ibuprofen and other anti-inflammatories go after. But unlike medication, curcumin does it gently, without irritating the gut or raising cardiovascular risk. And its benefits don't stop at pain relief. Lab studies published in the Journal of Molecular Medicine reveal that curcumin also suppresses cartilage-degrading enzymes like MMP3, which are heavily involved in joint breakdown. This matters because these enzymes act like molecular scissors, gradually cutting through cartilage and wearing away your joint cushion. By slowing this destruction, curcumin helps preserve the structure and resilience of your joints long before pain even begins. Here's the full picture. Turmeric delivers a dual-action defense. It calms inflammation, helping you feel better day to day, and it protects cartilage, shielding your joints from long-term wear. For seniors who often face silent cartilage loss and chronic inflammation, this combination can mean the difference between stiffness and freedom of movement. Because as we age, arthritis doesn't always start with pain. It starts with slow, hidden damage. Adding just 1 teaspoon of turmeric a day or a 1,000 milligrams of curcumin supplement can ease pain, preserve cartilage, and support lasting mobility, naturally and powerfully. Up next, a warm, soothing comfort food that's more than just a nostalgic sip. It's packed with the building blocks your joints need to rebuild cartilage, cushion movement, and heal from the inside out. Food number 7, bone broth. Picture sipping a warm, savory broth, comforting, yes, but also nourishing your joints with the exact building blocks they need to stay strong, flexible, and pain-free. But this isn't just a portion of old-fashioned comfort food. It's a modern-day ally in your arthritis defense strategy. A 2019 meta-analysis of clinical trials published in International Orthopedics found that collagen supplementation, comparable to what's naturally present in bone broth, significantly reduced osteoarthritis symptoms, including pain, stiffness, and mobility issues measured by WOMAC and VAS scores. This works because bone broth is rich in gelatin, collagen, and amino acids like glycine and proline. These are the raw materials your body uses to rebuild and maintain cartilage, the tissue that cushions your joints. Without enough of these, your cartilage wears down faster than your body can repair it, especially with age. A daily serving gives your body the construction crew it needs to rebuild. And the story gets better. A review published in Nutrients revealed that hydrolyzed collagen peptides, the broken-down forms of collagen found in bone broth, don't just get digested and lost. They travel directly to joint tissue where they reduce inflammation and improve cartilage quality. This matters because these peptides act like precision tools, calming overactive immune responses and shielding cartilage from the breakdown enzymes that cause joint pain. They don't just feed your body, they target your joints for protection. Bone broth delivers a rare combo: structural proteins that rebuild and bioactive peptides that protect. For seniors who face natural declines in collagen production, bone density, and joint elasticity, this two-in-one solution can mean more comfort, easier movement, and less reliance on medication. It's a warm, healing habit that starts with just a cup a day. And while warm broth soothes from the inside, what if the next solution was leafy, green, and quietly working behind the scenes to protect your joints at the cellular level? Packed with nutrients that fight inflammation, strengthen bones, and even slow cartilage breakdown, it's one of the easiest additions to your plate, and one of the most overlooked. Food number 8, leafy greens. Imagine adding vibrant spinach or kale to your meals, not just for flavor or color, but as a quiet daily act of joint protection. These leafy greens may look ordinary, but they're nutritional powerhouses, packed with compounds that actively fight inflammation, strengthen bones, and shield cartilage long before symptoms even begin. Long-term observational studies published in Nutrients found that older adults with low blood levels of vitamin K1, most commonly found in leafy greens, had significantly faster progression of knee osteoarthritis. On the other hand, those with higher intake saw better cartilage protection. Why? Vitamin K1 activates a special protein called MGP, or matrix gelate protein, which keeps calcium in the bones where it belongs and out of soft tissues like your joints. At the same time, it reduces inflammatory signals in the body, helping you stay flexible and pain-free longer. But the protection doesn't stop there. These greens also deliver a potent mix of antioxidants: quercetin, vitamin E, and beta-carotene. Lab and animal studies published in the Journal of Cellular and Molecular Medicine show that quercetin suppresses key inflammatory molecules like TNF-alpha and IL-1 beta, while also reducing cartilage-degrading enzymes such as MMP3. In simpler terms, these antioxidants act like a natural, food-based NSAIDs, silently cooling inflammation and guarding your joints from the kind of microscopic wear that adds up over time. So what's happening on your plate? Leafy greens bring you vitamin K to protect bone structure and direct calcium properly, while their antioxidants stand guard against inflammation and oxidative stress. For seniors whose bones lose density and whose cartilage thins silently with age, this 1-2 combo can help preserve mobility, strength, and independence for years to come. You've seen how powerful everyday greens can be. But what if your next joint-supporting boost came from something you could sprinkle on a salad, stir into yogurt, or blend into a smoothie? Tiny, yes, but these seeds carry heavyweight benefits for joint health, and they work deeper than you'd expect. Food number 9, flax or chia seeds. They may be small enough to disappear into your morning smoothie or sit quietly atop your yogurt, but don't underestimate them. Flax and chia seeds are tiny nutritional powerhouses with big benefits for your joints. For those over 60, where wear and tear often sneak in unnoticed, these seeds offer targeted support that goes far beyond what their size suggests. A meta-analysis of randomized trials published in the Journal of Orthopedic Surgery and Research found that omega-3 supplementation, including plant sources like flax and chia, significantly reduced pain and improved function in osteoarthritis patients. How? Both seeds are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that the body can convert into EPA and DHA. ALA helps lower inflammation in the joints by reducing pro-inflammatory compounds, leading to less swelling, stiffness, and discomfort, offering similar relief to fish oil without the fishy taste or smell. But the benefits don't stop there. A 2020 preclinical study published in the Journal of Basic and Clinical Physiology and Pharmacology revealed that chia seed oil and its mucilage, a type of soluble fiber, significantly reduced swelling, oxidative stress, and inflammatory markers like TNF-alpha in arthritic rats, even in those with obesity. This is crucial because obesity and inflammation often go hand in hand in arthritis. These findings suggest that it's not just the omega-3s doing the heavy lifting. Other components in chia, like mucilage and polyphenols, offer an unexpected layer of inflammation-fighting power. Together, flax and chia seeds work on multiple levels. ALA calms inflammatory pathways, mucilage soothes tissues and supports gut health, and antioxidants help shield your joints from long-term damage. For seniors who often face increased inflammation, reduced cartilage protection, and slower recovery, this multi-pronged defense can make a real difference, helping you stay flexible, mobile, and pain-free with just a daily spoonful. Food number 10, beans. Every great list needs a champion, and for joint health after 60, beans take the crown. These humble legumes may not look like much, but they pack a powerful punch when it comes to protecting your joints from pain, inflammation, and long-term damage. Here's why they've earned the top spot on our arthritis-fighting list. A systematic meta-analysis published in Life found that omega-3s from plant sources, including those found in beans, significantly reduced osteoarthritis pain and improved joint function compared to placebo. That's because beans are loaded with fiber and polyphenols, which nourish the gut microbiome. A healthier gut leads to lower systemic inflammation, and that's one of the biggest culprits behind joint stiffness and swelling as we age. But the benefits don't stop there. A recent review in the British Journal of Nutrition highlighted that legumes also contain bioactive compounds like peptides, polyphenols, and saponins. These aren't just nutrients, they act like microscopic defenders, calming down inflammatory signals such as TNF-alpha and NF-kappa B, protecting collagen from breaking down and helping maintain the cartilage cushion between your joints. Together, this makes beans a multi-layered powerhouse for aging joints. They fight inflammation from the inside out. They help preserve cartilage before damage becomes irreversible. And they do it all while supporting digestion, heart health, and blood sugar control, a bonus for seniors managing more than just arthritis. For those over 60, where cartilage thins silently and inflammation builds without obvious symptoms, beans are a simple, affordable, and versatile food that works behind the scenes. A daily serving, just 1 cup, can improve joint comfort, support mobility, and slow the progression of arthritis from multiple angles. So don't underestimate the bean. In a world of fancy supplements and trendy superfoods, these everyday legumes are true joint health champions. And there you have it. 10 science-backed foods that don't just taste great, they actively protect your joints, reduce inflammation, and help keep you moving freely after 60. Which food surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. We read every single one. And remember, you don't need to change everything overnight. Just start by adding 1 or 2 of these powerful foods to your weekly meals. Small changes today can mean smoother joints tomorrow. If this video helped you, give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe for more expert-backed nutrition tips every single week. And hey, share this with a friend or family member over 60. Their knees, hips, and hands might just thank you for it the next time they get out of bed with ease. Thanks for watching, and always remember, lasting joint health doesn't come from magic pills. It starts with what's on your plate. See you next time.